Now, I'm just a free a year, Palgrave Boakye. And now, Honorable Alan Martin, our former minister, still is the minister of a year, food and trade and industry, 16th in the key effect. Also, so adding any sweating at the Abba. Watches on my pin and a resilient foundation or build a year proper economy, and also those say Abana Yibino, and maybe how it could have been done different. The arrogance of power, and then it's like talk. What's your take on Honorable Alan Martin's?
Not to. So let me say this year, 2023, be a fear you be who you be brave. You do so, and say you be who NPP, young as a political party. One person be the political party name. Now when you ba be president or my imo. So my main concern back, and they say, Honorable Alan Martin, why minister check. The news I didn't who our person the president no, and ya di ache yipa. The hame kakra same. Am person mekane say. Nanko nimso person the president. Nanka president na now Danquah Kufuado. Selecting the ministers for the second term. Can say soje.
Why?
Esan say unim say Jumano o man pin na Danquah Kufuado person ye no. Untumi nye enfi 2020 enkosi 2024. Unim say fifi hon mo bejai. Na wa kwa pray say o person will lead the NPP political party. Can say soje. Me am personal opinion no.
Okay.
Same applies to Honorable Akoto. Or Minister for Agric. On also nim say or per se or standing for president. On nim say obey here 2 years. Be say or the prepare. Be flag bearer. Can also can see personal opinion. Can see because I mean 2 years now. Omoje no. And some people who conta a train you to me. Ananka, if your man paint the move fufra, Sani Pano own to me near sense. It's answer yet say, I finish query Yenaka Crano. We bring now no we ministers no. Na be bring now the Jumano air campaign. Inti, Yabo Mabasu say, or more to me, Yaquenya say, on person must step aside. Now, on Mancasa, a do mutiko pray. And she say, being a flag bearer. But now, can say, Comoje or Mampeni and I don't quick for the Juman or the Momo. Can some cast of Mampeni second 10 year, maybe say, Bob, when I'm best standing flag bearer in tea and farmer me. Can so much. Near that one, no, me who send the crater or Troy, you know, so resign, or can say, or per se, take effect from the 16th of January. Now, so Andra, me who say the minister responsible for trade and industry, I watch on a letter for resignation. I address say on mine on one elevation, and then a dream po our person you know the president from flag bearer to president. Personally, me this a timing of Ninkomodini right.
Why?
Because Nasema Nikrato de Koyeno say or percent the resignation no it take effect from the 16th of January. So we know can day and the date
11th.
The 11th.
5 days more.
Naturally say legally in Nyanya Ogusu a minister responsible for land, minister responsible for trade and industry. True or not true?
True.
Good. Inti, so be a minister for trade and industry. Now be launching a presidential campaign. Inappropriate. Very, very inappropriate. But anyway, to be fair, you remember no in Chinkwa say omba no modena onkopre. Now you're out of it.
So were you expecting Senka Alan Martin holding on the ministerial position once I was campaigning for the flag bearership race?
They be on holding on the launch of the campaign until say Omampeni Nanado Danquah Kufuado the substantive minister alcohol.
I was going back to hear your earlier personal opinion, especially say once when himself be corporate presidential race and can say Omampeni nominate for a year in the second term or accept it. And I make us into a J appointment, we're expecting say until say be Omampeni be reshuffle and also Omampeni be dismissed and until say 4 years never can end we're expecting say Uncle Swan hold you on a position as a trade industry minister once or any campaign.
Oh, there be don't mean yes, sir. Henry de so wa be kra Omampeni be 2 years ago kra de krata by say unim say obeso ko pray akonya ni bia one kasa resign nti resignation no you can say it's arrived on dead news because ke some resign di dada sana maker who tell say something okay ke some resign here a check but it's arrived on dead news.
So in this case, what do you expect the vice president who has also also is interested in this presidential flag bearership race? So would you use the same principle and logic to the vice president?
To me, you see the same principle and logic. Right. Something ministerial role or representing Omampeni in that sector.
Okay.
Vice president, we are deputy president. Near o president Becca say yeah, and away.
Okay.
And until now, sure Omampeni abedi che Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Only for me personally, singular vice president of the Fourth Republic. Obon humodin ye ama vice presidential role no abeye role bia enije wom. Any Aroshe womb, any Tumi womb. Really? It's as we create someone digital agenda, no? Or they drive it, the Juma DS soye.
On one create the president.
Or Mampeni and I don't quick for the creator of the man.
Okay.
And now, or the Juma, no? What I say? It's on the occasion on resign here. Own can ye. It's as say, or Mampeni ever be diaconia, no, not in the bay.
Now, no, so when him say be honest about corporate Omampeni, nti be Omampeni, I say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I want you to run with me for another presidency, another term. Now when him sons be president, I don't also accept here.
Oh, they be yeah to me you see the same analogy. And I can say ministerial role no Jume say would no endorse to an extent in the sector. President. Oh, vice president to Juma no so does. But the American is a vice president no. We are deputy president. No leader neka say yeah, and away. But so you're sector minister who implement policy of the government in that sector. Inti no wahodinya omrenya ekom ekodi sajumede no. Inti ntumi ka say bi America say yema ministers and resign no yema vice president so resign there be enye sana make.
Okay. My can Facebook comment kakra. Yenua Abuadi Albert say what about Bawumia? Is he going to be vice president in 2024 without contesting? I'm so a question I know. Yenua Nuruddin or say on the man is not saying the truth. I've been to Jubilee House several times. Or say in Canada they brought the show in public TV live. What is he talking about? I'm not sure. This man watched the video. The podium was president's podium. I don't know. Okay, citizen. After listening to Honorable Alan Kwajoche Martin, after so resigning, address Ghana for no. What's your take?
Before I say my take, to be fair, I disagree a bit with Minua Palgrave in terms of Alan shouldn't have taken to serve in the second term. You see, Sabe, Nana Akufo-Addo, we have the men. So, the men may be open on you, if Oko or no academy, pede Palgrave serve in a particular portfolio for me. Should Palgrave, knowing very well that Obutunwa Yejuman very well, decide that he will serve the party because of his individual interests? Do pedo kwaye MP now man paying into. No. So you serve. Then members soon serve a few days that you may see, you can honorably resign because of the party that the structures or there. Ubi biana or prepare for a certain position, you have to resign from your political appointment.
Yeah.
It could be that they wanted to play a specific role to help the Nado's government, because when they do it, Sabe, resign now and conserve and what or Mampenina. What are you going to campaign on? You're going to campaign on the policies of your government. It's probably for them, I could tell to support Omampeni, more achieve, so that when they are going to campaign, they can campaign on whatever is done. Because if you say they shouldn't have taken the position, then I would also say that Abamia shouldn't have. I've also decided to support the president as vice president.
Though, or Chilm say in a personal opinion, a personal view. Though Nana Kukufu also did the same thing. In 2006, 2007, he resigned as a minister. Before, or share
yeah, but he served in the second.
Yeah, second or survey. 2 years to the end of the term or resign.
However, you see, personally, Salano, Akoto say you, Sebaumio, same soup, same nam.
How?
Same Lukadaya.
Why?
Oh. Look, I would personally choose even Baumia over Alan. The reason being that Baumia, like Palgrave was trying to say, is a deputy. Ima mejuma me into me. But as a minister, you have a lot of leeway, because Sabi, in the end, in Ukraine, where you're budgeter, you have a whole program ahead of you. If the track record of Yenura Alan Cash in Kufuor's regime, in Bojasi?
No, I'm a TD in Upara.
There, BB was a cassava.
Sure. Or my village,
President Special Initiative.
Yeah. And King Keswa Commandant.
You know how that program went?
Was it?
Missy, do you know how that program went? You see, this country, Yabro, Ghana Ghana Yimpa, Wabre. Because I don't confirm the young film. Then Wakoshe corner. Then later they just come and think that we should raise them high because they are super gods. Meanwhile, the flyer of the address of our land, be a mission. I'm saying, hey, why? Are you already a presidential candidate? You are addressing the nation.
Or declaration of intent.
You are addressing a nation. Declaration of intent to contest the flag bearership position within your party.
And you use the media to communicate.
No, what I'm saying is, I understand using the media to communicate. But you address the nation to declare your intent when you are a minister to stand for a presidential candidate flag bearership position within your party.
Did they say on the flyer, say Alan Chamartin to address the nation or Alan speaks?
Oh, but what I'm not saying on the what I'm saying when I saw the flyer that he was coming to address us. I mean, he was going to address whether Alan speaks or whatever. When he was a minister on Kasa, he speaks to the media, doesn't he?
Sure.
Is it the same as this one? I mean, this is the first time he has set Somebody will say he has raised the bar. This is the first time I'm seeing somebody who wants to declare his intention to contest in a party primary addressing the nation like this. This is the first time. This is the first time.
Okay.
He did not even address his fellow Kukudites. He addressed the nation. Listen to him. And most of the things he said is an indictment on this government.
What did he say? I hear indictment on this government.
If he says that we are in a country where we are practicing NATO, no action, talk only, what does it mean? If he says he would have done things differently, but you served for 6 years, and you come from there and come and tell us that you would have done things differently. When you were there,
the sector name,
what?
The autonomy ministry is just one sector, and
so what are the things? I thought he was going to speak more about his sector then.
So maybe you'll be on the sector, the course will be no agree, but other sectors, then that's your opinion.
Into the awkward one, the sector, no, he agreed
would
to
have
it.
done. He would have done something different.
So me, I don't like people who play double standards. I don't know why. Say it as it is. Be a man of your own. That is what Ghana and Pempendra do know. We need somebody who is decisive, who would put things the way it's supposed to be. We don't need somebody about the deaf or Mampeyin has laid a solid foundation. A solid foundation, or you see a super whatever on it. A solid foundation. On the wing. At home. What's Ghana? On Mampeyin crying complaining there. On money, we need prayers to save this country. And you are saying that the economy that we are in now is a solid foundation for anybody to come and build a super structure on it. Hey, on here then nobody will answer hello.
Or maybe be a more better the strong foundation. You know, said we need prayers to continue.
What's the solid foundation? Is this the solid foundation you see? No, this economy, debt restructuring to cover 15 years. It's a solid foundation. This economy, we are crying that debt structure na domestic debt structure na obi anjin tumna IMF intum grants 3 billion no this is the solid foundation. An economy that he himself is saying that he would downsize ministers or government on a solid foundation. The same economy that we are struggling in terms of raising revenue to meet our expenditure on a solid foundation. The same economy we are owing billions of dollars on a solid foundation. Hey, on why are they? Me, I thought he was going to say that he was going to get more committed to support the current president, to lay a solid foundation so that when he in turn comes, he can build on it. But you can't tell me that what we have now is a solid foundation. If from where he sits, he sees the economy now as a solid foundation, then he has already failed. Because Sebi, it was as if we want to waste them or do the other one. If then structure a foundation also, you can clearly tell that they are pretty easy. This foundation wouldn't support it. In Tibobo Cow, not assign a drone, not assign a suffer for. That is somebody who has vision and foresight. But if the current happenings going on, you see it as a solid foundation for you to build a super structure on it. Hey, and also about growth, about the growth transformational, about the
great transformational
plan.
GTP.
See, you see, when people speak like this, I have a problem. In there, when you are standing on a political party ticket, I mean, it's not just about only you, your personal vision. You know, the struggles Nanado is going through now with National Cathedral, one of it is because it is not in the party manifesto. He is struggling to get his own people to support his dream. If not for the fact that the opposition will take advantage, okay, you will see a lot of NPP people who will come and say, Nana, Marie Bidudu. Honorable Collins Mensa, bad Mensa. What about Mensa? Afija.
I'm a friend of
Aduma Kumensa, Collins Aduma Kumensa. He said it. That the initial commentary about National Cathedral was a personal thing. You see, transparency na debia canon there. Aya, wapede wadi Takashi. Akase wale yimna sama ke an Canada. But pede the Takashi film no me yana dam na bad. That is the problem. See, we don't need somebody who will come and defend the Yaman for us. Inti ye Ralan, my yana day. I mean, you are a fine gentleman. I mean, that one we can't take it away from him. Honorable Alan Chamantin is a fine gentleman. But the way he has diagnosed this country now makes me think that he can't do thing or a talk shop nor here. Because if to him, he sees the country we have now as a solid foundation. Oh, tria.
Don't you also think that maybe so or can say maybe the foundation now Mampina now do our building for the past 6 years, any solid that it should have been an indictment on the entire government.
But haven't people said things that indict this government? Haven't you heard Nana Kumia say things that indict this government? Haven't you heard Collins Adumaku Mensa say things that indict this government? Haven't you heard Kruya Esibe Yabua or one? No, Kruna could be not a finance person. Hasn't he said the 90 or 98 MPs? Haven't they said things that indict this government? Master, we are looking for people who will say the truth and say truth to power.
Okay.
So say things that the economy how it is on yet, but maybe since I am I'm still committed. I have not resigned because of anything. I've resigned the Miami party campaign. However, I'm still committed to support government with ideas, and I'm still going to do it in my capacity as somebody who is interested to be the flag bearer to support government. Because still, Abe was some years to go. So all hands should be on deck. This is the time we should all be concentrated to support government to take off. But in Bana Makade, I resign and you are now bringing transport. When the party itself are not coming up with their manifesto, in the party manifesto, Suba, now it is not in tandem with your great transformational planner.
Anyway, run down great transformational plan, GTP. Whether I agree or not, GTP. Yenya Buadi Albert or say
one more BMW, no more GTP, but for more
BMW. Not GTP. I'll go for GTP because GTP is a Ghanaian made. You patronize Ghana.
Domestication.
BMW, a imported good. But my inflation,
oh, so imagine I'm out to GTP.
Yenya Buadi Albert say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will eventually expose you, as Baumia said. But when it comes to NPP side, logic is different. It's different. I was say Ghana day. Sweeto was resa. Yenya Buadi Korea said about say this man, I can't stop laughing. Seriously, NPP has a problem. Pa Yenya Stephen Anderson. Edward about say Nanado is a comedian president. The Parliament House is full of jokers and comedians. Also, dear or they Abba. I don't know. I'm share a Facebook, WhatsApp. Nine unread messages. We say good evening, Sammy. I would like you to ask the NPP guy for me. Let's say he invites me to his home full of guests, and then I misbehave in front of his visitors, and then I go and apologize on social media. So is he saying that he himself won't render an apology to his visitors after I have apologized? Majid Edifil Kutuba Bino de Abba. Will be questions? No. I'm missing reading my bill. Okay. Or say, I would like to ask the NPP guy, or say, please, I would like you to ask the NPP guy for me. let's say he invites me to his home full of guests, and then I misbehave in front of his visitors, and then I go and apologize on social media. So is he saying that he himself won't render an apology to his visitors after I've apologized?
On trust here, why visitors no? The meaning visitors grow analogy now.
A scenario no creating.
And visitors.
And to another scenario no creating, would you have say sorry to your visitors?
Why visitors no?
I'm not ready to answer. Good evening, Mr. Host. May the Almighty God bless you for your work. Please, the fact is that the president must apologize to us. This is an from Ihia Manchene. Ihia Manchene, Eastern region. Wow. How can you say Ihia Manchene? You say Ihia Manchene. Good evening to you, my friend. You are doing a great work for Mother Ghana. May Allah bless you and your family. Did you know something? Look, Nanado will be disgraced on and on every day and night, because he lies against JM too much. So he and NPP will be disgraced every day. Anything he touches will spoil, so that he and his family and friends will respect we as Gonjas. Thanks from Chairman Abubakar Media. Chabuka was idea didn't say Beka say, or my producer Mui Ghana, Japadi and Juan didn't say Tachuti, the best year, Kofubon is a club by United View. Hello, this is Makari texting from East Legon Hills. Or say Ghanaians should stop talking like Meek Mill never had the permission to do the music video in the president's office. Are you people trying to tell us that no one or the people in charge of the Flagstaff House is not aware or concerned about the making of the music video? We are in a country where we don't know our left and right. Honestly, if Meek Mill wasn't permitted, I don't think he would have the right and authority to do what he did. So let's not blame him only, let's blame our own leaders. Good evening, Hunter. Saudi Arabia is seriously developing even their football in long and short-term vision. But Ghana is seriously joking with our security. Are we serious? Mr. Kobina, Edifree, Rage, Esikado, and Ode Abre. Good evening, Sami. The trade minister should tell us how many 1D, 1F do we have now and how many are working. Ghana money is suffering. We say, Same Godwin in the difficult Kumasra was say, are we safe from the terrorists? NPP government not control the security aspects in Ghana. They are noted for too knowing and blaming. They should come out and tell us about the Meek Mill saga in our Jubilee House. We are waiting. We say, this shambolic free SHS is really deceiving NPP government, thinking they have done something good for Ghana, for Nidiama. Oh, Ghana, sometimes I feel like we are on desert. No water, no food, no shelter. I mean, we are naked. Anything at all can happen to us. Okay, now, you wrap up. Misha Semfen free a year Palgrave Boakye. You wrap up with a year e-levy. 1% take effect. Can we say it's a relief on Ghana for, and now say it's going to add another burden since now the government rupee if you on government in the case so within 100 Ghana cedis ratio in there. We are from now. Ya rupee muna there, but most any one Ghana cedi cry better at the aba. Is he going to help Ghana for now? This one conform and I say we are adding more burden. 2 minutes.
Sami 2 minutes. E-levy in Komodi Usha yaba yabo ya homodin ye pa. Ya can say e-levy ya de buy for here for say you bet to me eriki in enough revenue. Na you to me this can be a shade jumemu ama memu abe 1 million to me a show mark so much jumum so mo yase. To be fair, Komodi ni shall say if 1.75 by 1.5 as is here about 1%. say a bo abaso say wabo modern etie Ghana for now reduce E11 no about 1%. Na threshold no gusu wo honum wo send 100 Ghana cedis yento but send 100 Ghana cedis and above you make to 1%. So send there.
You mean 100% threshold that's all?
100% threshold, 100 cedis threshold gusu wo.
100 Ghana cedis threshold that's all.
100 Ghana cedis threshold gusu wo. It's you born your empire say a few way answer ni bedu ye a fin by June July no you remember more than TFE finance for honum na ye hu sika yetumi nya efi 11 nim you make check that for say mun nya mfa mo ho engine esanse be so man etumi tumpon na esi proye wo man mun yifim sene be ya o man no e ho bete ti mo modern na muntia mu 11 no na mo modern suntia mo taxes na ma aban etumi de suku esi hospital etia ejuma foka e taxes bi to mo modern na muntia mo taxes no you say yes anima we ya iko inim ye ho beto ne kakra.
Okay. Citizen.
Sammy, it's a exciting relief for me. So because here the E-levy has come to stay. Until for me obia me mpe cash kita kra. Jami E-levy de aben we atwe fi mu ho angasa.
Me no ye nyina epe.
Se me wo asam ka de bia me ka de intumi nji E-levy na mbeye ejumafo na nkada me ban kama no to makasa pa because cash na dey wa atwe fi mu pa through E-levy. So for me it's a good relief. Me no ma ye pay money transfer, mobile bank to interbank transfers na zeno. It's a big relief. And it's good there. The minority stood firm that obey maintaining the 100 Ghana cedi threshold. I think it's a good relief. Now, Memphis into prison officers mess. Or cantonment. Into me share short. Short.
Okay, prison
officers mess. What chichinga ekoto chichinga wo keke. Into me share boxes in Franco. Into wama yen take care of the presidency is very important.
Abusia asida kese come out teach Sophie Jumedi free from Congress every no mu ba ko abadisa. You know no send messages to the both WhatsApp and Facebook and I'm as a papa and for am to am kan anime era Palgrave Boakye Danquah or official spokesperson in the government when it comes to security and governance and obafidie mu first time in 2023 until history is being made. Sounds so and a citizen at Dazi and such a chop for penny and the ma a GCPP, Great Consolidated Popular Party, and on so moon and so first time in 2023 I had to be a share with the yes, Christian Manet in Coma, which na a year Yawada, your best idea share as a in Coma MCR in control. Me did this amount of the captain of the Bishop with my mafia.